Lock Raven. I'm Maye.
And I'm Gabby Dawkins, and welcome to Raiders News Network.
This is the 7th week of the second semester and our 3rd week of March.
A reminder of the week schedule, and welcome to the second wave of teachers returning to the building.
Okay, and your news for today.
Attention, all art fans, please join the art club. We're meeting Tuesday at 2:30. Share your work, draw together, discuss art, and join the meeting called Lock Raven LRHS Art Club.
Yes, everyone. Art club looks like a lot of fun. For the art fans out there, you guys should join. Here are some recent artworks created by art club members who celebrated World Wildlife Day and Dr. Seuss this month.
Girls lacrosse team is looking for more players. No matter what grade or experience level, they would love to have you on the team.
Yes, the spring starts April 19th. If you are interested in playing, please Schoology message Miss Miller or email her. Her email will be on the screen, and she will add you to this team Schoology group so you can get more information.
The team meets every Thursday at 11 a.m. via Google Meet. Hope to see you there.
Okay, AP exam. It has recently come to our attention that our AP exams will be happening in May and June and will be done digitally due to Corona and taken from home during the Administration 2 and Administrating 3 testing windows. The exceptions to this are the world language exams, which will be taken with pencil and paper.
Digital exams have 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. start times to make sure to look for your correct times. For more information, visit the College Board website. All seniors should fill out the Lock Raven High School local scholarship application below. It's one application for many scholarships, so it's worth time to complete.
Okay, many scholarship donors ask like Raven High School to place their award winners for them based on the internet. They need the GPA and etc. These scholarship opportunities are open to every senior, so everyone should fill it out.
Don't delay. Fill out today. Due April 15, 2021. Reach out today.
Congratulations to the Lock Raven High School Model United Nations team towards the participation in the Towson University MUN Virtual Conference.
A special shout out to Delegate Charlotte Bott, representing Australia, for winning the Best Speaker Award. Delegate Teddy Marzatoff, Sarah Stevens, Mark Caleb, and Addie Glacier for honorable recognitions at their conference.
A huge thank you to the entire team for your level of engagement and preparation. You all did so well.
This senior quote deadlines is Monday, March 15, and be sure to get yours in.
If you haven't turned in your senior quote, be sure to keep in contact with Ms. Hinton as soon as possible. You don't want to miss your opportunity. It's your last year, so get out there and get your senior quotes done.
Then NAHS and the Tree invites you to join the visual representation of arts and musical performance submitted and organized by students and staff.
As we celebrate Youth Art Month and present Lock Raven High School's first virtual coffee house.
The theme is Alone but Together, and will air March 24th, 7 p.m. Virtual link joins by opening form will be forthcoming.
Now we're going to be sending you over to Jared in the Raider Sports Center.
All right. Welcome back to the Raider Sports Center. Your main man, Jared, you know what I mean? And got another special guest for y'all. Got a cross-country runner and fellow senior, James Matherly. Thanks, James, for joining me, bro, and appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Jared.
Yes, sir. So you know the deal, man. We got the interview going on, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask you a couple questions, and let's get right to it.
Yeah, not quite yet. So, real quick before we get the interview started, the coach of the cross country team actually had a video that he wanted to show, so we're gonna go ahead and present that to you guys. So, yeah, enjoy. Okay, cool. So now we can get to the interview.
So, what lessons from cross country do you think will help you this year? Help you and the team this year?
Big thing this year is like just it's like adversity. Like stuff has gone wrong, but we're still pushing through. Like we thought we weren't gonna have a season, but like now that we are having a season, it's like we're all so grateful that we like pushed through it and that we're ready to run, have a good season. Even though it's shorter, we're still having something. So
Yeah, sounds good. And then just trying to be grateful for just having the opportunity, because there's a couple people, myself included, that didn't get the opportunity to play sports this year,
that's
for
just
one reason or another. Yeah, so just really trying to make the most of it. I definitely understand that, and I commend y'all for that. So, what do you think will be the biggest challenge this year?
biggest challenge. It's just like I feel like there's a lot of team bonding that's just it's limited when you're social distancing and in order to be safe, we can't like huddle up and like cheer each other on. We got to be spaced out. We can't bring like a bunch of water to practice. Like it's like the minor things that like can't it just doesn't happen, and it's those things kind of all add up, and it's really sad.
Yeah.
There's not like it's just you're not it's not the same experience when you also don't see people's faces, like it doesn't
No, I
interpersonal.
get what you mean. Yeah, I get what you mean, man. Just again, not everything being so different. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to bond the same way, and
We can't meet up over the weekend for like weekend runs. It's like it's not the same.
Yeah, so I definitely see that being a challenge. What do you hope to take away from this season? Through all that adversity and all that bonding and stuff that you guys may have issues with, what do you look to take away from this year?
That even though something's not going the way you want it to, you can still have a positive spin to everything. Like if in the worst parts of the worst part of high school, we're stuck at home, but we're still able to run. We're still able to do the sport that we love. Just yeah.
No, yeah. And what you're touching on a lot of the values that I'm really trying to look at this year, which leads me into my last question. You talked a lot about things that can not just apply to just cross country, but apply to life in general, about facing adversity and having issues with, your normal routine and how you would normally go about stuff, and just trying to find ways to adapt. How do you feel like these lessons that you've learned through cross country will help you in your life? Like, how do you feel like you'll implement them into your everyday life?
Like personally, it's helped a lot with schooling. Like, and when you're at cross country practice, they're gonna tell you, do 5 miles. And it's like you don't want to do 5 miles, but you do them anyway because your coach told you to. And it's like the thing, like, I mean, that's with basically any sport. In football, that you don't want to do like suicides or whatever. Like whatever your coach tells you to do, you got to do it. Doesn't matter. But it's kind of like same thing, but with if your teacher tells you, hey, do this assignment, you do the assignment. You don't say no to your coach, just like you don't say no to a teacher.
Exactly. Just having to put in that work just to want to be better and do the things that you want to do. It's like, a lot of times you don't want to do stuff. Like, I'll tell you right now, I don't want to go run every day. I don't want to work out every day. I don't want to go to the court every day, but I do it because I know I'm trying to get better. I know I have a goal to work towards, and I know that if I'm not trying to get better, I'm not only letting myself down, but I'm letting my teammates down. I'm letting my family down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not building on values that I could really implement into my life. You know what I'm saying? Because again, this isn't just stuff that's gonna just be for basketball, be for cross country. It's stuff that you could apply to in your job. I mean, like you said, if your boss or your teacher tell you, hey, I need you to do this, you can't say, oh, I don't feel like doing that, because then they're going to be like, oh, okay, well, see you later. Well, we guess find somebody else to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You want, that's going to carry on for the rest of my life. I know, like, hey, if someone asks you to do something, you get it done. And that's a really important thing to know. I'm 18 or 17 and I know that. Like, some other people, might take longer, but you learn the lessons now in high school, and then you carry them through the rest of your life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, James, thank you again, bro, for joining me. I appreciate your intake, what you had to say. Good luck to y'all the rest of the season, man, and I hope y'all continue to do your thing.
All right. See you.
All right, man. With that being done, I appreciate everybody tuning in to the Reddit Sports Center. I'll catch y'all next time, and peace.
Hey, that was great, Jared.
Okay, continuing on to our announcements. We are going to be celebrating Women's History Month. Check out our spotlight for unsung women heroes.
Yes, this spotlight was created by reporter Emma Hammonds.
Margaret Hamilton is an American computer scientist, systems engineer, and business owner. Hamilton's most notable achievement is developing the online software that was used on the Apollo 11 mission. While humanity was making its way to the moon, Hamilton's software would alert the astronauts aboard whether or not it was safe to land. Whenever an emergency presented itself, the software would alert the astronauts and allow them to adapt to the obstacle. Without Hamilton's software, it may have been too dangerous for humanity to make it to the moon. Hedy Lamarr was an Austrian-born American actress, film producer, and inventor. While Lamarr was thought to be one of the most beautiful women to ever grace our screens, behind the camera, she developed some rather groundbreaking technology. During World War II, Lamarr wanted to create a frequency hopping system that couldn't be tracked or jammed. She was granted a patent for her invention, but unfortunately, no one wanted to use it or take it seriously. No one knew that Lamarr's technology would be used today to develop Wi-Fi, meaning her technology is responsible for the creation of the internet. Jeannette Rankin was an American politician and women's rights activist. When she was 27, she joined the women's suffrage movement. Later on, she would become the president of the Montana Women's Suffrage Association and the first woman to speak before Montana legislature. Rankin then began to campaign for one of Montana's House seats. Rankin finished second in the voting and thus became the first woman to ever be elected to Congress. Sylvia Rivera was a gay liberation and transgender rights activist. She fought for herself, but mostly for the rights of people of color and low-income LGBT people. She used her voice for unity, sharing her stories of pain and struggles in order to show the community that they weren't alone. In 1970, Rivera founded STAR, an organization that offered advocacy and services for queer youth.
Thank you, Emma. Your video was amazing. I think we all know that women are better than men anyway, but just thank you for your confirmation and thank you for the
Thank you. We needed that. We are highlighting Women's History Month by showcasing some of our ladies' artwork.
Check out Allison Glaser from class of 23, her magnificent, uplifting artwork, which she has sent to students and staff all over for a positive message in school.
Such a beautiful art thing.
Amen.
And we're signing off.
As always, check out the school website and Counseling Schoology pages for more information.
Finally, our week reminders from Principal Holmes. Stay positive.
Work hard.
And make it happen. Signing off is Gabby Dawkins.
It has been a lovely time here. Maye.